I'm sure you get these people that like piss you off just for a little bit of time and then you're like, okay, I'm over it. But what do you do when someone pisses you off and you cannot shake it for days, if not weeks? Hi there, Rachael-Jayne Groover here, and you're watching Awaken TV. This is the place where you get your weekly practice on presence, purpose, and practical spirituality. And today we're talking about how do you get over that like friction with somebody else who's pissed you off. But don't worry, none of you have pissed me off. I'm not talking about any of you, but I've been around some people who've had this challenge recently that they've just not been able to shake this tension with somebody else. Of course, there are many ways that you can deal with it, coming into forgiveness and love for the person, all of that. But I want to tackle this conversation with taking you through the stages of consciousness that create this hold with this person that you can't really pull apart from. And sometimes you can't just start in the place of, oh, I'm spiritually aligned and in union with this person, it's fine. That's like doing a spiritual bypass, thinking it's all fine. So you've got to actually come back down to stage one. And stage one is the trigger. They've done something to trigger you and you're in your reaction to that. And at that place, it's really the only thing you can do is be aware that you're triggered, come back to your body, try and stay centered, and then move to stage two. And stage two usually sounds like, I just need to, get my space from them, or I just need to let them do their thing and I will do my thing. And you try to create some separation between you and them, which is fine, but that's not really where you want to end up because it doesn't give you that feeling of love or alignment that we're looking for. Stage three is where I think that we all want to be, and it is very, very difficult. And so the practice that I do, if I can really have a hard time shaking this energy with somebody else, is prayer. And when I can take a moment to just be and feel that person's presence and ask myself, what has created this dynamic? Why are they reacting? Why are they in their trigger? And to have compassion for that. And sometimes just having compassion out of thin air is really, really difficult. But if I start in that prayer of I want them to, be held in love and be held in compassion and just have that prayer for them and for amazing things for their life, something happens to me when I put my focus on them in that love. And how do you know if you're doing a spiritual bypass and going, oh, it's all fine, I'm fine, or you're really in that heightened place of spiritual connection and prayer for that person? I think it is a feeling in your body. When you're doing more of a spiritual bypass, it's more coming from your head bubble and like, okay, I'm just trying to deflect something and move on. Where when not in every moment, but when I can get to that moment of prayer for that person, I feel uplifted. My body reacts in an open, loving way. And now I'd love to hear from you. What do you do to, pull apart this trigger that somebody else has caused with you or you've caused with them? Maybe some of you will say forgiveness, but I want more than that. What do you do to get to the place of forgiveness? Do you pray? Do you do your shadow work? What do you do that really supports you? All the interaction happens over at Rachael-Jayne.com, so leave a comment over there under the video, and our resource of the week is below the video. Check it out, and feel free to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it with other people who are also on a path of personal and spiritual development, and remember, however you're feeling, completely triggered by someone else, maybe in the second stage, or in a lot of gratitude and love, everything is temporary. So be as present as you possibly can and be in so much enjoyment of life as much as you possibly can. Thanks so much again for watching, and we'll see you next week on Awaken TV.